Bernard. The 10th annual meeting of our small society is at hand, and as usual, I will serve as the host. I have fully stocked my pantry and prepared for your arrival to the best of my ability. I will be expecting you and Duke Reagan to arrive no later than noon on the 10th. We will celebrate with a feast and good wine before descending to my vault. And remember to keep your visit secret even from your closest friends. We do not want any uninvited guests. I remain faithfully yours, Lord Edmund.
Now this is worth the price of admission.
Hello. This is Lord Edmund Entertains. A mission for Thief 1. It's a pretty old fan mission, back from way back in 1999. Anyhow, Garrett caught wind of a meeting between nobles of a secret society led by a Lord Edmund. Okay. But, well, I won't spoil anything. Okay, Lord Edmund Entertains, difficulty hard. That vault the letter mentioned seems interesting. Acquire whatever is inside. Once you're done, escape from the manor and go to the indecent nymph to wait for morning. Clean house, find at least 1,900 gold. Lord Edmund may be a slimy snake, but the guards are just hirelings. Don't kill any of the guards. Notice it doesn't mention anything about Edmund himself. Just keep that in mind. Now, I'm fairly certain the rope arrow is the only thing I actually need. But just to be safe. Yeah, that's enough. Moving along. Anyway, Garrett caught wind of a meeting between a secret society of nobles at Lord Edmund's house. The letter hints at Edmund's vault having something interesting. We're going in to find out what that is. I have to say, despite this mission being over 20 years old, it still looks pretty good. That's the front entrance. As always, it's not a good idea to try it. Adder Street. Fitting that Edmund's house is on that street, since he's a snake. Yeah, down there is the tavern we're supposed to end the mission at. The Indecent Nymph. Just go in and take a look, I guess. The Indecent Nymph. Yeah, thought he was going to attack me for a second, but no, he's just drunk and acting weird. Moving along. Grimdyke Street. Culvert Square. Okay. Culvert Market... excuse me. Culvert Square Market Hall. Open from sunrise till nightfall. See the master every forenoon to rent a stall. Thought there might be a water arrow in there. Culvert Square Water Pit, not for human consumption. That's the way into Lord Edmund's basement, but let's let that wait for a second. St. Jenna's Orphanage for Young Girls. And yes, to get the loot goal, we'll be nicking something. We'll be stealing from a child, but this is a strange exception in here because of what the letter says. Dear St. Jenna, I don't know if you really exist, but if so, please help me. If my mum and dad still live, Let them find me here, as I am very lonely and sad. Also make a cough pill to my brother Timmy, who is in St. Adelard's, so that Timmy does not die of the lung disease. You can take my 8 copper pennies in savings and the ring Mum gave me if you do these things. Lisa. P.S. Please give evil Lord Edmund next door the pox so he dies and rots in hell, please. That's one jaded child. But yeah, her misgivings, so to speak, about Edmund are justified. Minor spoiler there. We'll be coming back to the square later. Now, I don't quite remember. I can't seem to pick it. Yeah, I'm not doing this blind, but it's been years since I played this mission. I'm trying not to spoil it for myself. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, this is the market. The public market. Closed for the night. There's one that's... I believe I can pick all the stalls except one, which is rented out by... was rented out by, Duke Kragen, one of Edmund's guests. I believe it's this one, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, we actually need Kragen's key to get in there, but I believe all the others can be picked open. Yeah. This one has a bunch of weapons, and as tempting as those daggers and jeweled sword look, they're not actually loot, they're just objects. Yeah, I'm really rusty. I forgot what I mapped all my keys to. This is just a food store. But food doesn't heal you in Thief 1, so I can safely ignore it. More foodstuffs. Trademaster's letter. Trademaster Forey of Culvert Square Market Hall. You've recently voiced concerns that I've decided to change the locks, in fact the entire door, to my rented stall at your market. Do not worry, this is a precaution to protect my rare and valuable merchandise, nothing more. Once my period of rental expires, you will be given the sole key to the new door at no cost to you. You were also worried that he never seemed to keep my store open and that shady characters have been seen entering it. Trust my word, these people are my most valued customers. Certain reasons have forced me to be extremely selective with my clientele. Yours, Benedict Smith, jeweler. Deliveries to the indecent nymph this week. 25 barrels of ale, 250 bottles of wine, 90 bottles of spirits. Their business seems to be booming. We might consider raising the price for them. Deliveries to Lord Edmund this week. 12 barrels of salted meat, 4 barrels of wine, 25 grilled chickens, 60 eggs, 16 boxes of muffins, 8 sacks of flour, 2 sacks of sugar, 1 vial of poison, 2 barrels of milk, 10 pouches of assorted spices. Remember, Lord Edmund wants his deliveries kept prompt, and don't go to the front gate. Deliveries to St. Jenna this week. 10 barrels of preserved beans. Take them the spoiled consignment. They never pay us anyway. And, in keeping with the best traditions of the city, the merchants are assholes to the poor. Moving along. Oh. Some loot and a healing potion, and the key to the hall. Now, I don't remember how exactly to get that door to the basement open. Maybe our friend here can help us. No. For some reason, I keep thinking what I'm looking for might be in the tavern. Though, like I said, it's been a few years since I... Huh? And we just stole... Well, right... stole a goblet from while his back was turned. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I didn't expect that to work at all. Since it just says it's for the market hall, not the market itself, but specifically the hall. But whatever. That's a save. This is Lord Edmund's basement. And... gotta be careful. This place... I'm gonna go slow since I don't remember where exactly all the guards are. They're not as many as some missions. Ovens. Nice little detail for such an early mission. Gotta be careful, there's... yeah, there are Oops. Oops. I thought he caught me for a second. Ugh. Got a little nervous there. But I don't think it'll hurt him to throw him down here, so... yeah. Just do that to get him out of the way. Edmund's coat of arms. I'm not sure what... I believe it's called... I believe such emblems actually did exist in medieval times. I believe that's called a griffin rampant. The exact terminology escapes me. Their guard ahead. Wait for him to turn around. I don't remember if someone's up the stairs watching.
What was that noise?
Let's go. Okay, I'm not gonna be that lazy. Come on. Oh, I forgot to mention, this mission is by... I have trouble pronouncing it. It's a Finnish name. The guy's real name is Jussi Lehtinen. And, but his, username was Banshee. Anyway.
Hey, what was that? Nothing there now. Let's go. Hello?
Oh, whoa, that was a close one. There's another of those elite guards upstairs. There's, and I believe there's tile upstairs and on the stairs themselves. See what's in here. I don't believe there are actually any undead in this mission at all. But for some reason, you get 2 vials of holy water, which is odd. But whatever. Key to the front gate, even though I don't plan to use it. And a speed potion. Log for 10th of mid-moon. 4. In dog watch. Start morning watch. 6. City guard opens gates. Put out street guard. 8. End morning watch. Start day watch. 9:30. Chased away peddlers from Pike Lane gate. 10 and quart. Duke Kragen escorted to Lion's bedroom. Noon bell. End day watch. Start afternoon watch. 2 3/4. Lady Bernhard escorted to Maiden's bedroom. 4. End afternoon watch. Start evening watch. 6. Placed extra guards in the stairwell at Lord Edmund's command. 8. End evening watch. Start night watch. At 9:30. Lady Bernhard believed some jewelry missing. Found quickly in search. No foul play. 11. Duke Kragen and Lady Bernhard go downstairs. No man must disturb them by the Lord's order. 11 and quart. Holger gone missing. If I find him at the nymph again, I'll crack his skull. 11:30. City guard closes gates for the night. Street guard pulled in. Midnight bell. End watch. Start with dog watch. Duly noted and verified by Guard Sergeant Rusbeck. Humor's bit of hypocrisy. Apparently, the officer who is berating, I forgot the guard's name for being unprofessional, also is apparently wasting his time throwing daggers. But that's usually how it works, I guess. Once you're privileged enough to be an authority, you start abusing that authority. Whatever. Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I don't feel like stopping.
Come back out here, you tapper!
I did.
There's a stranger cousin.
Well, I'm an idiot. But whatever.
Just like target practice.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, but for some reason the guard around the corner hasn't turned around yet. Weird. What?
Just you wait till I find you.
Okay.
I'd a dent in the armor a little. The best you can do.
Well, yeah, I realize that was just embarrassing. Let's try that again. And I'll stay away from the guards. For now. I'll probably end up knocking them out anyway, since if you've seen my other videos, you see that that's kind of my thing. Oh yeah, there is tile on the stairs. Great. This is the mansion's chapel, and the font seems to be spurting blood or some kind of red liquid. Maybe it's wine. I hope. Now there's this I believe these work the lights. Yeah, it does. Oh, and it opens that secret. Not sure what these two other switches... Oh, it turns on the lights upstairs. Yeah, that's unpickable. There's loot downstairs in this secret, but there's also a trap, which I'm probably going to bungle. There's a hint I'll pick up later that gives a hint at how to do this, but I feel like taking a few risks, so... And I completely He sidestepped the trap somehow. I'm sure I'll get shot as I run back to the entrance, though. If I remember right, these obelisks beside the altar, they shoot fire arrows. Ugh. Okay, how much was it? 1900. Okay, save again. Oh shit. That was a close one. Anyway, that's done.
Who's noising about then?
Oops. Okay, get that guy. Take him back inside. Okay. They're not bothering us. I'll leave them alone for now. Oh. There's a guy upstairs. Okay.
Is someone there?
Oh, I got really lucky there.
Hey! There!
Oh. Oh boy. Baldric, the physician's bills and the fortunes I'm spending on ordnance tell me you've been having difficulty remembering the route through the cellar trap again. Knowing how much you like nursery rhymes, I've written the secret instructions in the form of a poem that even you should be able to learn by heart. Start from the right and hug the wall. Go forward with steps short and small. When on your left a wall light burns, just shy of quarter leftwards turn. Then cross the passage all the way. Unless you want to die, obey. Along the leftward wall you creep, till past the midpoint 1 foot deep. Exactly quarter turn clockwise. The opposite wall should fill your eyes. Proceed across the hall just right. Turn left and safety is in sight. To escape from my hall of traps, run straight through the center line, perhaps. Baldric, take extra special care that you burn this note after memorizing the verses, Lord Edmund. And of course, he didn't. A note from Baldric to Baldric. Me. Hair art ins... I can't read that. Hair art the rules to get past cellar trap. Ado copy bloody scroll as Lord told to burn original. Start from the right and bug them all. Not toward the sheep that snort and smell. Well, only your left all might burn just shy off. Yeah. I'm sorry. I had trouble reading that. Try and stay out of sight of that of the guards. And I believe these are the priest's quarters. And oh shit, the priest's dead. What could have happened? Anyway, let's get his key. This goes back to the chapel, I think. Yes. And, these open the front end gates, but, or is it the back gates? Yeah, it's the back or side gates, whatever. Okay, whatever. Back upstairs, I guess. Sorry, I'm not saying much. This mission is pretty quick and pretty simple. There's a secret entrance. Walk through the fire. And I think this is Lady Bernhardt's room. Unmarked key. Wait, no, I think it might be Kragen's. Before dinner, Edmund approached me with an offer of 10,000 gold crowns for my share in the ownership of the idol. 10,000. I had to say no. It's a thing of blasphemy, and for no man to own. We keep it hidden and safe to protect the innocent world, and for no other purpose. It has been locked up in Edmund's vault for 10 years, since we brought it back from the Dark Isles, locked by 3 keys so that no one of us can get to it. This is all in good and well. I do not trust Edmund. While in the past I could honestly name him among the noblest men, he's changed. His proximity to this hideous talisman has affected him. As soon as I return home, I must summon an architect and bricklayer and begin the construction of a vault under my house. At least for the moment, I have the strength to resist the call of the Dark God. Or can I? Somehow I feel the idol beckoning to me now. So close in its sealed tomb. Is Edmund's vault deep enough? Mine must be deeper. Edmund has Lady Bernhardt in his grasp. I haven't been able to speak to her in private at all. She thinks that he loves her, but I see deeper. He is merely playing with her, satisfying his lust, while making the lady his slave. I cannot bear to watch them together. Edmund insists we go through with the annual ritual. I tried to protest, but Lady Bernhardt agrees with him. Very well, we'll play the game, dance the midnight dance. But I will not bring my key along. I will not risk Edmund getting it from me. I've already sent a note to my contacts among the keepers, and they assure me that they have a safe place nearby where I can store and retrieve the key at my leisure. So this journal from Kragen shows how Garrett got a hold of that letter inviting him. That letter, that invitation on the briefing movie. He got a hold of it because he sent them to his friends and the keepers. So, oh. And we got the loot. And I walked through the fire again without getting hurt. Anyway. Well, we go downstairs next, I guess. Oh wait, there are a few rooms I forgot to check. I believe this is this Edmund's bedroom? I don't remember. It's strange how I possibly could have previously regarded the idol with such abject dread. I feel silly now for being so sheepish and allowing the Duke to convince the 3 of us to lock it away. The thing might even be valuable despite its hideous appearance. I must take the matter to the discussion at our next annual meeting. I had the strangest dream last night. I held the idol in my hands, and suddenly its mouth, if you can call it a mouth, opened up, and precious gems of all varieties poured out into my lap. It is an omen, a conclusion that my conscious mind fears to take. This trinket isn't dangerous. It's an artifact of immense value and power. A thief tried to enter my treasure room tonight. He was caught by the trap, but despite his wounds, was still somewhat alive when the guards brought him to me. I just watched him as he writhed on the floor, took out my dagger, and plunged the blade into his throat. He died very quickly, but his moaning did give me some pleasure. Why ever did I build that chapel in my manor, I cannot fathom. The Hammerite priest came again today to hold a sermon for my guards and servants. The nonsense he vomits out of his mouth is worse than Baldric's blathering. If only he knew what greatness and divinity resides right beneath his podium. I spent the day at the vault trying to figure out the locks. Curse the master. We built them good. I can see no way to get into the vault save tearing up half of my own house. But I did notice that when I open my door, I hear my master's voice better than I ever have in my dreams. I sat on the cold floor for hours, listening to his wisdom. It is done, and the master has been appeased for now. I am certain that I would have done the same eventually, even without the master's wish. And the funniest thing is, he wasn't even a real Hammerite. His amulet was brazen, not gold. That impostor won't leech me anymore. I was wrong. The master wishes for more. A fine one he got, a slim, bony street wench with red hair and red blood. He let me have the parts of her as well. No better sustenance have I ever tasted in my life. The cook wondered at my lack of appetite at supper. In his name I am stronger. I feasted for him again today, and drank and danced at the basement. I have a task, it's so clear. Lady Bernhard and the Duke come. They come. The 10th. The dark light waits for me. My mind makes me. My mind makes me. My mind makes me. My mind makes me. The poison has been delivered. I tested it out on one of the servant boys. He didn't taste it in the wine. In 30 heartbeats he was dead. It works, and it is silent. I shall not touch the envenomed corpse. The street dogs will gorge tonight. They arrived this morning. I will hide my enlightenment, treat them like the royalty they think they are. But they are worms. Mere pests to be crushed and consumed. I can't wait for the night when I will join my master in glory. The lady beckons. I have tasted her skin, and by the witching hour I will taste her flesh. So obviously Edmund's now out of his mind. He wants the artifact to himself, and he's killing his the other two members of the society, Bernhard and Kragen. Yesterday upon the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. I met him again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. I seem to remember hearing that poem elsewhere, but I don't remember where. Nah. Anyway. As Edmund's very disturbed journal shows, the way to the vault is accessed through the chapel. Oh, don't want to make that mistake again. Behind this bloody fountain, or wine fountain, is this. I don't believe Edmund counts as a kill, but No, he doesn't count toward... Again, it doesn't count against you to kill him. And good riddance. Anyway, we have his key. Bernhardt's. But Kragen left his at the market, so we need to go get that. But while we're here, unlock the first 2 locks. Okay. Okay. And the middle one is Kragen's. We need to head back to the market to get that. Oh, that's right. I thought I would have to use the gates, but I think the one of the main gates, but I think I can, yeah, I can get back to the market by using those boxes. Okay. It's unmarked, but it's Kragen's key, and it opens this stall. And we have the Duke's key back to the vault to wrap this mission up. What could the artifact be? Let's go and see. What could be worth him killing his friends for? We'll see. Getting lost. Rather embarrassing that I keep getting lost in such a small map. But anyway. Now the final gate is open, and what's in the vault is ours.
What do we have here?
It's Cthulhu. So yeah, we have the unholy idol, which came from a place that Edmund calls the Dark Isle. Now I believe all that's left is to escape. Yes, to escape. I'll just go right back through the basement and back to the tavern. Simple. And, was it Lisa? Yes, I think it was Lisa. In exchange for taking her, for taking her stuff, like an asshole, we, made up for it, I guess, by killing Edmund. But he deserved it. Not very thief-like, but, it's an exception I'm willing to make. Okay. This should be the end of the mission here. And that's it. Oh, that was fun. An old simple mission, but I think it works effectively anyway. That's it. Goodbye.